Hello and welcome to the BBC School Report live from the Duston School with me, Ashwin, and me, Callum. And today we have a great lineup for you. We're going to be talking about many things that have happened recently and around the world and local too. Today in the Hub we are hosting Bridge Building Bridges event for local primary schools, and here are some questions we'd like to ask. What is the purpose of bridge building and how will it help in the future?
Well, the purpose of the bridge building today is for you guys to see what it's like to build a real bridge, because this is a real bridge, it's just a small scale, and it's an excellent tool for team building as well, so you get different jobs to do. So one of you could be the project manager, which is in charge of the bridge building. You can have a design engineer, they're in charge of the drawings. Have a health and safety manager, making sure that they're wearing all their protective equipment.
Could bridge building be a big hit in the future and why?
Well, I think the bridge building is a big hit now, and lots of schools ask for it. And I think that's mostly because of the team building exercise it demonstrates. It's very much hands-on. So sometimes you might be in the classroom doing stuff where you're sitting down, but this is something you can do practically and use different tools to do it as well.
Do you think kids will be inspired by this?
I think the vast majority of kids that do this bridge building are very much inspired. There's some who come away saying, oh, I really want to be a civil engineer, or I love the physics involved with this. Some aren't so inspired because they don't want to put the helmet on, usually, and it messes up their hair.
The school report, and we'll be interviewing Maddie. Has bridge building inspired you?
Yeah, because I'm really good at things like cooperating with teams.
In November 2013, the Duston School has an Ofsted inspection. Fabulously, the school scored outstanding in all its categories. It was only one of the 6 schools in the UK.
This came to a surprise to a lot of people, as not too long ago the school was under special measures. The principal, Miss Harriman, was very pleased that the school has got this far.
Here is Miss Harriman now.
What do you think of our score of outstanding as a school?
I'm absolutely delighted that all the hard work that the students have been doing in the last few weeks, months and years, and all the work that the staff in the school have been doing, that we've actually achieved our absolute ultimate aim of being outstanding. And I'm pleased for the whole school community that we can really celebrate the great work that's going on in this school.
How much has been put in to get to this level? Because I know that it probably meant a lot of hard work.
A lot of hard work by many people, not just in recent times, but over the last few years. So when I came here some 8 years ago, the school needed quite a lot of support, and it's been great to see how people have been growing and have been wanting more for the schools and higher expectation for the school, and how the students have changed over the time that I've been here, and they have wanted to get higher grades, to do even better, to have more opportunities. So I feel very proud about not just about getting outstanding in an Ofsted report, but about how the school is continuing to want even more of the highest and the best from everyone.
What do you think this means for the future of the school?
I think doors are being opened now that haven't been opened before. People want to come and have a look at all our practices. They want to see how well behaved the students are. They want to see what the students are learning in the classroom. They want to see the high quality teaching that's actually going on.
So will the students get anything in return for all this hard work?
Absolutely. I think there'll be more opportunities. We're looking to become a teaching school. We're looking to attract the best teachers, not just in the region, but across the country, to come and work here.
I understand also that a new primary school is being built.
Yep, we're just planning for that, and we're interviewing for our new primary head teacher today, so that's really exciting. We're looking at a whole provision from the age of 4 right the way through to the age of 19. We're looking at how we can actually benefit from having younger students in the school, work experience opportunities, how we can actually develop the learning. Any students that are gifted and talented can be moved into groups, into higher age groups to perform better, and how students that need support might also need that as well. It's actually quite exciting.
So today we're talking about motivation. We've got our PE teacher, Miss Freeman, and our English teacher, Miss Vince.
So how does PE and English help children in their future lives?
Okay, PE is really important in your future life because obviously if you're fit from a fairly early age, then the hope is that you're going to carry on doing some kind of physical activity as you get older, and hopefully the fitter you are, it will stop you getting illnesses, it will stop you having to go into hospital, and it's just generally good for your body and your mind.
Okay.
English is really good skills for life as well, lots of transferable skills, just reading for meaning, understand how we communicate with each other, and good communication skills for life as well, both written and verbal expression.
Okay, so thank you for your time, and can you please tweet us on your thoughts on this?
Now have a phone interview with a Year 10 student about the importance of getting young people involved in sport.
Hello.
So why do you think it's important to get young children involved with sport?
I think it's important to get young people involved in sport so that they're kept off the street and kept out of trouble, and at the same time they're getting fit and healthy.
Do you think sport affects them in their later life, and why?
Yeah, because they can meet new people, try new things, and also they're having a fit and healthy lifestyle.
Okay, do you think this helps their social skills in any way?
Yeah, because they're meeting new people from new backgrounds, learning new things, and yeah, so they learn how to get on with people better.
Duston School recently held its first fast track election campaign, and we are pleased to welcome the winning party. So boys, can you tell us a little bit about what the election involved?
So basically the election involved, first of all, we got into groups, Year 9 boys, Year 9 girls, Year 10 boys and Year 10 girls, and for us it was every morning on a Wednesday week B that we would come together and discuss ideas and policies the school could take on and consider for students, and then later on, after weeks of preparation, an election was held and all the students voted, and in the end we came out and won.
Manchester United manager under pressure after the 3-0 defeat to Manchester City. It is a club record of 6 home defeats. Here's an interview from him.
David, it's very difficult in a game after a start like that, isn't it?
Yeah, we never started well at all. We were a goal down after 30 or 40 seconds. No, they started very well, and we just couldn't quite start at their speed in the game. But I thought after that we grew into the game. After the opening 15-20 minutes we got ourselves back in the game, but by that time we'd got ourselves a goal down.
And then of course they started the second half in similar fashion, and they are difficult to control when they're playing the ball about at that pace, aren't they?
Yeah, I thought we brought it on ourselves a little bit at the start of the second half, but I mean we lose a poor goal from poor marking at a set piece, and it doesn't give us a chance. You know, while it's 1-0, you know, you're hoping that the game grows and we can grow into it a little bit more. But we lost the goal not long after the second half, and that made it really difficult for us.
Going forward yourselves, is there any element of a lack of confidence at the moment in the team?
Well, we've played really well in the last 2 games. The players have done great, and I think that isn't the case. I just think that we didn't reach the heights we needed to reach tonight to get ourselves a result. And you know, we'll go on to the next game. That's all we can do.
The crowd were good as well again. I just sense the players are trying to do so well for them here, aren't they?
Players tried everything they could. They really did. They gave their all. But just on the night, we just couldn't quite get there, and you know, we've got to try and make that better.
And frustrating, David, because you get a bit of momentum and then you come up against someone like City. It's difficult, isn't it?
Yeah, but we feel as if, you know, that we want to be competing against all the top teams, and recently we've not done as well as we'd like to do. That's obvious. So that's the disappointing thing. But we'll get there, and it'll take a little bit of time, but I've got no doubt that we'll achieve that.
Yeah, and of course you've got some big games still to come. The season's still got plenty on. I mean, Bayern have won the title with 7 games to spare tonight. That's quite a task.
Very much so, and you know, we'll go there, and we'll play them here next week, and we'll do everything we possibly can to try and get a positive result.
After the win of Manchester City, Man City have now put the pressure on the leaders Chelsea by embarrassing Manchester United at Old Trafford. as Manchester rival City followed Liverpool by beating United 3-0. It's the second home game running that United have lost at home, and the first time Man City have won 3 games in a row at Old Trafford since 1972. Edin Dzeko tapped in the first goal in 43 seconds after Sami and Nasri hit the post, in which Dzeko tapped into the back of the net. Fellaini could have been red carded after elbowing Pablo Zabaleta in the face, but got away with a yellow card. However, Manchester United's luck ran out again when Edin Dzeko scored again with a volley from the corner 11 minutes into the second half to make it 2-0. Finally, Yaya Toure finished their rivals off with a cracker in the goal in the final seconds of normal time. A shot from outside the box was placed into the bottom corner. It leaves United 12 points behind Arsenal in 4th, and 6 points behind 5th place Everton, who have a game in hand, and it also leaves United in 7th place.
Sadly, this is the end of the show. That's all we've got time for today. So tune in tomorrow for more information, gossip, news, weather, and many more. This is live from BBC School Report in the Duston School, and
thanks for watching.